everyone, welcome back to another episode of A Slide In. I am your host Akil, and today we're going to be discussing how media ownership and political power were connected in Malaysia based on what we learned from the book Malaysia's Political Economy, Politics, Patronage and Profits by Edmund Terence Gomez and K.S. Jomo. Now here's a quick background. In the 1980s and 1990s, Malaysia's economy was booming. Industries were growing and privatization was the big buzzword. But behind all that growth, the book argues there was a powerful relationship forming between politics, business, and yes, even the media. To break this down with me, I've got Harif, Rain, and Suhanyo. So let's start. Harif, let's start simple, shall we? What changed?
So, before the 1980s, the government owned many major industries. But later, they started privatizing, meaning government companies were sold to private businesses. Sounds normal, right? Well, not exactly, because many of these companies were sold to business people with strong political connections. And this didn't just affect construction or banking, it also included media industries like newspapers, broadcasting, and telecommunications.
Wait, so you're saying the media became part of privatization too?
Yeah, exactly. Instead of the government directly controlling the media, ownership shifted to politically connected corporations. So control didn't exactly disappear, it just became less obvious. And because these companies depended on government contracts and licenses, they had strong reasons to support the government.
Alright, that sounds huge, but I feel like that's only half of the story. Let's say we continue after the break.
Hey, you hear that? Wasn't that great? 10 seconds of pure unadulterated silence.
And we're back. Okay, so Rain, you may continue.
Yeah, so here's the other half. So by the 1990s, the media ownership became highly concentrated, and a small number of big companies controlled major newspapers, broadcasting, and also telecoms. And many of these companies were also linked to political elites.
So the media was really acting like an independent watchdog?
Not really. The media often help promote government policies, shape public opinions, and also support political stability.
I see. And this became especially important during the 1997 Asian financial crisis. During the crisis, Malaysia faced economic problems and political tensions. The book explained that the media helped defend government decisions and manage how the public understood the situation. So instead of challenging political powers, the media often worked alongside it.
Exactly. So next time you watch TV or reading the news, ask yourself, who owns this platform and how might that influence the story? Thanks again to Harif, Rain, and Suhanya for joining me, and thanks to everyone who's listening. We'll catch you next time on A Slide In. I've been Akil, and I'll see you later.